Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back, of course, to Transport Fever 2, where we've managed to set up a pretty successful passenger train line. Let's go find one of those passenger trains. Hello. There's plenty of people who want to be on this train. And you have not quite filled up. Okay. Now, one of the issues that we've been having is this. This is kind of a mess. And all of these horses have been around for a very long time. I've accelerated the game. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. I'm apparently allergic to horses. We're now in 1890. 10 years on from when we started the last episode, and a couple of things have been unlocked. That includes like a little diesel truck. It's not really a truck how we would know them. It's like, I think, the very first diesel truck you get. But it would be able to carry more and it'd be able to go a little bit faster than these guys. However, we need to transport quite a lot of stuff across here. And quite honestly, I'm not sure this is going to cut it. And there's probably really good money to be made by just going back and forth. We can definitely upgrade this leg of the journey from using these old-fashioned horses to using those little diesel trucks. So I think we put in a rail. It's just a short route, rail to here, and I think we also connect it up here for the extra lumber. Because we actually need 400 lumber. Actually, no, we need 800 lumber because we're shipping 400 and it's 2 to 1. So we need 800 lumber. There's 400 here, 400 here, and I think you're upgraded to max. Yeah. So we could probably just increase the amount of wood coming in, or we could connect it to this one for the extra wood. And then we can ship wood to here, and then ship planks up to here. And then using the last leg, we can do tools down to here. Although we could maybe do tools into the station here. Just dump them off with a train, since we do have a station that feeds most of this. Yeah, we could do that. We'd have to figure out somewhere for the station to dump excess. We'd also have to make a cargo platform. This is all passenger at the moment. So probably won't bother with that this episode, but something we could do in future. I think for now, we definitely want to put a train system in here. And that's going to involve putting in a station, another station, and another station. This one's going to be relatively simple. We'll probably just put the station in here and the siding that just goes into the station. These ones, I don't know quite so much how we're going to do them. Like, we could come off there, or we could just try and put like a route off here, which means that you'll have to go up there, which is not quite as straight. Or we could just put a line completely at tangent and ignore this existing line entirely. Possible. I'm thinking we'll probably use existing line because it makes sense. Although technically I know this is a closed system and they don't interact, I like the idea of, when possible, all the train lines being connected. Because it just feels a lot more natural and fluid, and, you know, we don't have to have multiple rail depots and stuff. I know you can just have multiple rail depots and they're not that expensive, but for me it feels more natural. Also, we're gaining so much money right now. We've paid off all our loan. Just so much money. Okay, let's do this. I think we'll start off with a cargo station. One track, because we don't need any more than one. And we'll put it somewhere like here. And that should be able to connect to that because it'll be right next to it. Hell, we could even put it on this side if we wanted to, probably. We'd have to run a road over to it. I could probably do it, but we'll put it this side just so it looks naturally closer. Now, we have also unlocked a new steam engine. Right. We'll also want to put one near you. And we can place it probably here. And quite honestly, we could have it just going at an angle. And that angle could also lead up to here, because we're going to need to be able to connect a rail line up to here anyway. Yeah, so we'll probably come off here. And then put the other one here. That seems like a smart move. Right, there. then this one's probably got to be an angle like this as well. We can't put it too much of an angle, but there. Right. Track. That one's pretty simple. It's going to be a straight connection there. And we're going to make that a double slip. So we can go in there, come out. We'll probably want to make it so that it connects up here, but I'm going to leave for the moment. Like, we can do this if we want to go connect up to this and get this in as well. Actually, no, we wouldn't be bringing the wood down to here. We'd bring the wood down to here. So we don't even need to connect that. We could have done a terminal, what's it called? A terminus, where we put it like the station at the end. But honestly, it feels more natural to have the loading in the middle. So we'll also connect that up since we're on streets at the moment. And then, boop. Is that connected? It is not connected. I need to connect that last little bit. Really? You aren't connected? You are and you aren't? Why is that? Now you are. I don't know why you didn't hear. I guess it's just for some reason wasn't close enough. Yeah, okay. You're connected now. And then this eventually will go. So I'm trying to think how we're going to connect this. That will be enough to connect it, but I feel it has to connect to the road just for, you know, the practicalness of it. Like, we're putting a proper road in. That's connected. And then this one is already connected. Sweet. So train line. We'll want to connect you to this side, even though it doesn't run too much. Keep up a good speed. Boop. And then double slip switch. Again, we don't actually need to travel this way. There's nothing over here. We're not actually using this route for anything, so we can leave that as it is. Although we might want to put a bypass on here. Double track it or something. And then there. And I think we will probably double track this. Now the question is whether we double track it here all the way. I think we do. We can go to this extent. Double slip, we already double slipped that. That leads up there. And into that one. And then we double track all the way here. I will add the line in station. Yeah, just so it's like matching it right next to it. Doesn't matter too much. And then up here. And I'm just going to leave that bit there, the expansion possibility. Like if we did want for some reason expand that. Not that we want to right now, because we're going to make sure that you can access it from both sides. And we'll try and keep the speed at 75, even though we have no trains that can do that right now. Just forward planning. There we go. We don't need to double slip that either, because that's a crossover point. And then I think we need to put a crossover point here. Technically, that's a crossover point, right? They can choose which one to exit on. So that is a crossover point. That's close enough. I don't really worry about that. I think we will put a crossover point coming right out the station. And then that all seems good. Right. There is no crossover point here, so we wouldn't be able to... maybe we should put a crossover point just so we can put those in, because otherwise we'd have some issues. And then crossover point. It's before that, right? We had to put one in? No, after. Yeah, just after. So I can delete those. Come here. Come here. Come here, you cheeky. There we go. And then there. Not that particularly long section of track, but yeah. And then we wanted a crossover here. Did we really need a crossover? I'll put one in anyway. It's not exactly like it's a lot of money. Not when we're making so much bank. And then I actually don't want you here. Yeah. Because this has to be treated not as a one-way and the other way, because we need a bypass and a this is the station point. So it needs to be done like that. And in fact, if we're coming in the other direction and dropping lumber off, we might want to... we've also got a loading point here, right? Because if we're going in, we have an in, and a load point. We might actually want to expand the station. Well, that's a good job we did this. Right, platforms. Cargo platform. Track. And then this is going to be the bypass track. And I know we don't necessarily need to go quite this ham with it, but since we've got the extra money right now, I kind of feel that, hey, let's just do best practices, right? We don't need to necessarily get this perfect. There we go. In terms of like, oh, cost efficiency. Let's just go for like a best practice in terms of, hey, let's make things work and do it nicely. And we'll probably want you connecting here. Do we want to treat this as just a connection? We could do that. Or we could double slip switch it and do that entire, like, rigmarole. Yeah, why not? Okay. We'll just do that. And then... actually trying to figure out how to do this one. Because I don't think we can double slip switch because that's so close to us. Yeah, I know. Conditions are very poor. I got that. I haven't been investing any money in anything. I'll be honest, I'm that capitalist right now. Can I keep next to it? Oh, it doesn't seem to be able to. Okay. I can't connect directly up to there. It's because this double slip switch is so close. Oh, hello. Technically, I could connect to there. That doesn't get me the entire way across, though. Because we need to double slip switch. Yeah, we really need to double switch a bit further up. Okay, what we're going to need to do is actually delete that section. That's a bit too slow for my taste. Try again. 40. I mean, you're going into a station, so sure. And then... there. And then we can probably just connect here, right? Without losing too much speed. Okay, and then we'll make that a double slip. That's a little bit of a mess because we can't go quite so fast here. In fact, actually, we want to change this. This isn't fast enough. This is a bypass, right? This bypass should be fast at all times. There should be no slowdown. And that's the important part. This needs to be fast, because we don't want trains slowing down as they come past. That would be kind of defeating the purpose. That does slow down. You know, maybe we should come at this from the other angle. Like, how much can we go there? That's much higher speed already. Let's delete a little bit more. We'll go completely from the other side. And then we connect here. And then that's still at 36. Why is that so slow? Apparently I can't delete that bit. Okay. Well, I might just have to accept whatever this is. Okay. We can go with that. And if we are coming back with lumber from here, we'll stop there anyway. So we probably should be fine. Right, where are we double slip switching and stuff? Here. Bam. Okay. And I think the existing light setup works as well. Yes. Okay. And you are connected down here. Great. Do we want to hook this extra one in up here? I think so. Why not? Okay. In which case, we'll probably put the station here. I wonder if we could actually put the station, like, there and just detour this road just a little bit. We probably could. Sorry, road. I know, we're ruining everything. I'm a terrible person. Where's the road? Street. Small country road. Medium country. You know what? We'll go with medium country roads. We're giving them an upgrade while we're doing this. And just so it doesn't look quite so dumb, we'll even that out a little bit. Okay, and you are connected there. So we would want to go for rail, building, cargo station. And can we get that close to the depot? Probably not. We've probably got to go this way and just bet on the fact that I'll be in range. There, that'll probably do. Right. Yep, that's connected. Track. That all looks pretty fast. Double slip. Again, can't go in this direction after going in there, but that's fine. I don't think that's going to be at all an issue. Let's set up a route. Now, this is going to get weird. Because it's going to go from here to here to drop off wood. We'll want someone coming down here. This could be a separate train, but I think we'll try the same one. And then we'll also want to pick up stuff here and take it to here before beginning that again. But since we're doing that, I guess we should do it en route. So, like, go here, pick up from here, drop here, go here, and then go for that. Yeah, that's probably the best way, because that's just a loop. Now, that actually will need us to be able to go out the other side of this, so we will need track. Whoops. Now, we're actually allowed to go at the station at 75 there. That seems a bit fast. We won't ever need to go at that speed, and it looks a bit messy with the road, so we'll probably just go for a little bit shorter distance of that. And we will double switch that as well. Right. And then that route is going to be train cargo, Thanian, wood, plank, tool. Now, we have to put people on it. Which also means we're probably going to want to just stop everyone working this route on the road. Manage vehicle. And we will send everyone back to depot. Likewise, planked tool. Yeah, they're all heading for depot. Now, the one thing I want to check is down here. I do want you coming back to a separate terminal. I don't want it to be Terminal 3. I want you to go to Terminal 2, and you to go to Terminal 1. Leave Terminal 3 empty. So as you're coming out of there, you go in here. As you're coming back, you go into here. That way we don't actually need the third platform. Okay, everyone actually coming back to here is going to cause a lot of bottlenecking. Right. Let's get ourselves a train. By vehicle. Now, this is a new train we have. Fancy aerodynamic locomotive, the PLM 220. Top speed of 37 miles per hour. That is a huge increase. Like, that was 31, so we've gone up 6 miles an hour there. Compared to this one, that's even more. It's got really good power. It can get up speed very fast. Like, look at this. Power 200. This, power 450. This thing gets up to speed. Tractive effort, better. Going up inclines. Lifespan, a bit more. Weight is a bit more. Emissions is less. That's good. Upkeep is over double. But the acceleration, if we're gonna, especially if we're gonna have a heavy load, is probably worthwhile. So we will get that. I might even upgrade our passenger ones to use it eventually. In terms of what we want to carry, it's lumber and planks, right? So it's gonna be, has to be you, flat carb side stakes. Again, the one we started with, not great because it's not been upgraded yet, so it's kind of crappy. Only got 4 capacity. So we will need, can we go to 100 capacity? No, way too long. We'll try 80 capacity. Still good. Actually, still good. That will carry 80 lumber. You know what? Sure. I think we might have to buy 2 of them. Just because of the sheer amount we're going for. I won't buy 2 of them to begin with. Actually, good. Damn. Okay, we'll buy 1 just to get going, and then we'll buy a second one a little while later to make sure they're spread out. And we'll put you on... Can you not reach this line? Could you stand Broadway, Fenian? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, and I've caused a crash. Great, I'm back with you in a second. Okay, and we didn't seem to have lost anything. I think what we've lost is the making of the train, which makes sense considering I don't know where the train is headed to. I think what might have happened is the train was like, hey, I'm gonna go here. Wait, I can't go here. It picked the one station it couldn't go to, which is pretty classic my luck. So we will just really quickly recreate that train, which was that, plus flat carb stakes. How long was it? It was 150 meters long, I believe. Was it? 80 capacity. Yes, that's the one. Just fits in the station. The station's 160 meters, so that does fit in with an 80 capacity, and we will buy you and then get you to go to the line, and you'll probably complain. You did not complain. Because you ran him in a different station to go to. I think that's why. I think that's why we had issues earlier. Oh, you've stopped moving. Is that because there's someone on the line? Yes. Aha! I'm getting good at this. Hi there. Still trying to get up to speed. I pity you. This train is going to be, I think, faster, even with that much cargo, because it's just got so much power it can actually get up to speed. It will actually be faster than you. Let's see how fast it goes. This has obviously got a huge tail on it. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep the speed up there. Is it actually going to get above 13 miles per hour? Like, it might actually not get above 13 miles an hour. I thought it said it could. It might just be that it needs to get onto the track here. It goes on. Keeps going on. There we go. That's the end. 15, 16. Yep, speeding up now. Yeah, that is the max length we'll be going for. So trains from this point on will only get more powerful, top speeds will be higher, and acceleration will be better because we don't have stations capable of taking anymore. And it's up to its top speed now. So that's the distance it took to get up to top speed, effectively. Because it started off climbing about here, so I think it probably would have, if it wasn't going around the bend, started around here. So, not bad. It takes, what, 3 and a bit train lengths. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Like, obviously 31 isn't a massive high speed, but let's bring it down. Where are you going first? Thanian transfer, so would that be this one? That's Thanian West. Thanian transfer's here. Okay, so obviously the wrong place. All right, slow down, get up to speed. Yeah, that's a pretty respectable speed right there. And only a short distance. All right, go collect that wood. You need to get wood now. Come on, get loads of wood. Quick. That. Oh, dear. Right. We could definitely go for a second train on this route. This is nowhere near going to be enough. And it manages to get speed just in time to end up dumping that off. Okay, I haven't actually got you going to the right station. Go to Terminal 2. Actually, that's the wrong way around. That should be Terminal 1 and that should be Terminal 2. Just because if we're going with the convention of it drives on the right, it should go on the right on the way to here and on the left on the way back, so. And then okay, you've got planks here. Oh, right, okay. No, this is the wrong way around, so that should be Terminal 1. What am I talking about? Yeah, because you come back this way. Yeah, and you pick up planks on the way through. Right. And then boop, 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 boop. Right, bring me down a full load. That sounds bad in the context of the lumber we've already mentioned. Oh, okay. We've got a train behind you, also traveling 31. Nice, efficient train line there. Peel off. And here we go. You're going to bring the wood in. Then you're going to go up here, get more wood, collect the lumber, take the lumber. Right, do you have enough wood collected at the station? Oh, plenty of wood. I mean, some of that wood's been collecting for a while, but that's absolutely plenty of wood. What percentage are we looking at? Roughly 50%, so we could get another train. I think we'll just do that right now. Manage vehicle and straight up duplicate. And there we go. We're actually full up of planks as well. And here's our new train coming in. Those trains will actually cross around here. Yeah, here. Yeah, you did have to wait here. In theory, you maybe didn't need to. I think what we can actually do... It's only going to come up occasionally, but after the slip switch. There. And you're already off up here. Okay, and you're transport 20%. We'll have to watch the transport percentage and make sure that's still working out for us. And obviously, the sawmill is only going to be providing half the amount of wood we put in. But we'll get there. Right. That's all looking pretty funky to me. Funky in a good way, not like it smells funky or something like that. Like maybe that's just the wrong choice of word. That's all looking pretty good. You know, good's just overused though. And... yeah, we didn't need that much capacity for that. Like, you're only half full. And you're going to the station as well. Good job. I guess each truck, like each train is delivering 2 loads of 80 and then taking 1 load of 80 out. So in theory, they work exactly the right ratio because the way we've got it set up. Right, we're going to leave them to do their thing. The other thing I wanted to do was actually to go to the steel plant and expand it so we actually get some of the iron ore from here and probably some of the coal from here, which is a bit further away. Now, to do that, we're going to need to expand the station. We don't necessarily need to, actually. We could be dropping stuff off here. But because it's a closed loop, how are we going to sort this? Because obviously they're going to need to go here, 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 here. So that's a lot of back and forth, right? I think for a start, this double here, perfect time to take a road up to here. Easy line. Probably around the edge of Riverston. We can then eventually connect these up. Probably on the back of there. This probably would come on this side. And just connect up there. The question is whether we'll be able to get enough through flow through here. And I think we'll probably end up needing to expand the stations, because what we'll have is, right now everyone's going in loops, everyone's going the same way. They come in here, they go out, they come in here, they go out. No one is going head to head. If we've got people coming in here and then wanting to go back up to this one here, probably won't work. So what we could do... what we could do is have this just duplicated. 2 more platforms, and then bam, 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 bam. So we do a big loop. I know I could do this individually with trains. I could have a train go here, a train go here, a train go here, and a train go here. But then I don't know if I'm getting the ratios correct. Not that that really matters. But if we have it being effectively a big loop where they just return a lot, we should be fine. So what we'll need to do is... technically, if it is just a big loop... we might be okay just going off with what we currently got, if we loop it correctly. Yeah, we should be able to be okay. We won't even want you need to expand this, in theory. So let's put down starting buildings. We'll go for cargo station. We could use the cargo terminus, but it's not my preferred method for this one. And we'll put it, I think, here. We need a little gap because we need to actually be able to put in a road, technically. Actually, no, we could just straight up connect it. Yeah. Derp. I can afford to waste some money. Yeah, then we can connect it directly like that. And then, similar up here, that rail network's going to come around the back of it, actually, so we'll probably want to place it on the back. Oh, we could actually connect it here. The rail comes around the back, and this is just an offshoot. Yeah, that would work. Just connect that directly like that. Okay, and then we will want to grab track. And I think, although I'd like to reduce the number of crossings across roads, because technically like that slows down traffic, if we were to connect it here, I don't know if... Yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Okay, we'll go with it. I'm just a bit hesitant about that, because it's going to be a bit of a sharper turn. We'll start with the outside track, because that's going to be the longest one. And where are we going for? Up there, so a long way. So we can go for a nice big turn. Notice that there are issues with construction. That's because we're hitting that signal up there. Yeah, so I think 65 is about the highest we'll get. There was a 65 there. Come on, give me the 65. I will accept the 64 if I have to, just because I can't be bothered. All right, we'll take the 64. And then we'll connect that there as well. And then where there are these cropping points, we'll do... Please move, train. Thank you. Oh, crap. I connected on the wrong side. That's meant to be crossed over. Right, let's try that again. I think we had it, right? No? Am I just imagining it? I thought we had a... This is from when we're pushing it to the max in this very limited space. I think we will get rid of that switch. You know what? I think we'll just go with the easy route. I can't really... no, I don't want to go the easy route. I hate going the easy route. We'll just do this properly. And we won't worry about speed so much, especially at this state. Like, we can totally change this later on. 60. Oh, come on. I want to get at least 60. I know I said I won't worry about speed, and I just worried about speed. You don't know me. You don't tell me what I can care about. Aha! That's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the issue, right? We're hitting that double crossing point. Can we do a slit switch over there? I don't think we can. No. I guess technically we could just do that, which allows us to then move on to there. Oh, we don't need to do a second one. What am I talking about? We can totally just do this. Boop. And then that, although that's very, very slow. What was that? Oh, I thought we just had a faster one. 43. That's not great. Yeah. But we have time. What is this? Okay, what has happened here? Oh. Okay. They're so long, you've entered the junction and can't leave. See what you did there. The distance between these junctions is too short. I don't know how we fix that, unless we literally block anyone from entering this area. I don't want to call it what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to call it what it looks like. The uterus of death! I don't know how to fix this quite easily. Yeah, and the problem is actually this train, right? This train is blocking that exit. Like, I could put a signal switch in, like, here, but it wouldn't have stopped the train entering, I think. Unless we deliberately get rid of this slip switch. I think, yeah, we'll have to move this set of crossing points to here. And that way no one will enter this area. So, we will... Because otherwise you'll end up blocking the route like that. And then we'll have to delete these ones. And they probably won't move. Oh! You definitely can get past. Like, if you wanted to, you could totally get past right now. What are you trying to do? Where are you going? Are you... Oh! Okay, you're being very generous in allowing yourself to pass through there. That should solve the problem, although it will slow down people transiting through this area, because this entire thing is going to be off limits, this section here. If we make this a double slip switch, technically I guess we could mark off each of these sides. I don't know if we could actually, because there's no way to change between the lanes up here. Let me see. If you come from this direction on either one, you could change direction and still go through. If you came down here and waited, someone else could go the other route. You know, you'd have someone waiting in here, and we can't have someone waiting in here to block it. We'd have what we had before. Okay, we're just going to have to try and cope with that. Right. I would check transportation numbers now we're up here, but that's just been ruined. So, goodbye warning. We'll go back to playing normal speed. I don't want to play 3 times speed. It's causing me to have way too much money. Right, where were we? Right. Train. And you know what? I think these signals, which I have totally got wrong there. These signals, can we place one? Obviously not, because we're autosaving. Ah, we can't place one because it's the slip switch is so close. I wanted to place one just here. I guess we could place it on this side. Because I think it's really important that we actually... do we not have a... Okay. Put a signal in here. We'll get rid of this signal. Yeah, that seems better. We need to make sure we cut off junctions in future like this. Like, they need to be definitely... This is separate. Do not enter the junction. And then make our way up to... Where is it we're going? Here. And then past that to like there. 75 the entire way along, which is great. I want to place one next to it. There we go. And then if we were to run one that merges... Oh, I think I saw you. Nope, I did not see you. Okay. We could. Top speed would be 50, I think it said. Yeah, 51. Okay, and what if we were to merge on this area here? It might be a bit slower because it's in the corner. I think it's the way it's decided this curve works, is it's one large piece, so I can't actually interact with it. That's a 43. I think we'll accept it for now. We might be able to change that later. And then we'll want to... There we go. So basically, no one will enter this section here. Back to track. He's very far away. Boop. And then you. We'll go for a... You know, why not? We'll go for 75 kilometers, miles per hour. I keep forgetting I've set it to miles per hour because, unfortunately, hi, welcome to Britain. We use the metric system for everything but our speed limits. It's very strange and weird. I understand. There we go. The entire thing is 75 miles an hour. And we'll double slip switch that. And then we will want to... where am I looking? Go up here. And then mark that as off limits. Yep. Now, I don't know how it's going to treat this, because technically this is a... It might just be like, hey, someone is on this bit of track, but I don't think it should. I'm not certain, though. And you don't need to be double-sided, because you only need to come up here and decide to go into this. We don't need multiple people on this stretch of track. Or maybe we do. In which case, I've just kind of screwed up. Right. Oh yeah, we spent so long trying to merge that it's going to be a pain to try and merge this one. And if we go alongside like this, I bet... no. Actually, going for like a little like wiggle like that isn't that slow. 46, yep. Okay, let's do this the old-fashioned way. I wonder if we could do it from the reverse, because that point ends there, right? So can we separate like that? Yes, we can. 69, 70. 70, we'll take that. And then we will switch it. And then do that. In fact, we could probably put it in like this, right? Very last moment. Makes it look a little more weird, but technically I think that is correct. Right. Then continue to run the track up here. And at the last moment we need to merge. Only the last moment, not before. So like here. 51, that's probably fine for us. And then that is where... It seems just a bit too close to me. Like, we'll have trains probably clipping through each other. There we go. And that's where we'll have trains waiting. Great, that works. Now just to do this other one. Okay, let's do this real fast. We want... Here. That's a pretty good speed. 64. I don't think that's going to get any better. That coming off. And then similarly, that coming off. We will make sure that all of you are... Oh! I didn't come off from the... do we need to come off from the other side? Strictly, I don't think so. But for the sake of like best practices, I am going to do it from the other side. This actually causes a bit of an issue, because the words are really difficult. Because I should have come in like that on this side, so I could match where I'm going. Instead, I need to come out like in like this, and I'm going to block. So I'm actually going to have to come out like that. Well, that's actually working okay. I thought there would be more trouble with that. Ah, it has actually put a gap between the two, and it looks horrific. Okay, let's not do that. All right, what speed have we got there? 64, 61 actually at the back. I think we'll just get that to the 64 and we'll just accept it. Like, there is a tiny little gap. Actually, it's not even really noticeable. Double slip. Double slip. And then that should be fine. Right, I've got to match up to go into there. Done. And then you. And then wiggle. Done. Right. We can put another set of lights here, and then another set of lights here. And in theory, that works. And have we crashed? No, we haven't crashed. Okay, ignored my key input for a second, so I was instantly like, crashing. No. We've got enough money that we're going to replace a few trains here. Because these trains are pretty old. They could do better. They're doing their best, though. Give them the credit, though. They're doing their best. I think all of this is good. My only concern is you are very close to those lights there, but that's just because we've got a slip switch in the middle, so it's fine. It's not a double slip switch. It doesn't need to be. Just a crossing point. Okay. What I think we do is we manage all these vehicles and we tell all of them to go back to the depot. And then we go, hi, I would like to modify all of you. So please head back. They're going to have to like wait for each other to do this though. It's actually going to take a little time because all of them are slowed down as each of them goes around here in turn. This isn't a fast exit. Okay, while they're doing that, we're going to go to the line. This line here, purple. We're going to make some changes. So obviously right now, they're going here, to here, to here, to here. We're going to add here, to here, to here, to here. So they're actually hitting this one 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and that's completely fine. And we'll make sure that you wait until full on each of those. We should probably do that by lump bump line as well. And everyone is back. Right. Oh, wow, we're on 3 times speed. I keep doing that. Right, we need to modify you. So while we could actually add that, it adds it at the end. Can I not see? No, there we go. Yeah, you can see it there. Look at that pushing power. Whoa, it's really good. That's probably something we don't need. We are going to just remove the train at the front, add the new train, and you'll note that right now it's telling us, hey, actually, this is much better. You have a much faster speed. Like, compare that to some of the old trains. Can I close you and, like Modify you instead. There we go. Much faster. This is 3 minutes to get up to that medium. Whereas we go here and modify you, get rid of that, add the engine. We're down to 85 seconds. So that'll actually speed up in and out of these much quicker. The carriage layout is perfect. That's fine. We can't go above 160 meters, so we're not going to change that. And I think we'll just hit modify. Do the same to you. Like, we could keep the engine and I just add a new engine. Would end up a bit too long, so we need to lose a carriage or something. But at this point, I feel that these engines make enough money that we can afford the extra overhead. And the fact they'll accelerate means they'll hit the top speed faster, which means they'll go around the entire route faster. We probably still need extra engines. Not gonna lie. But we'll see how they do. Now, you're gonna take a little while to get all of you out. Because there are, you can look in there, there's like 4 engines waiting to be unleashed. And there's a lot of stops on the line. But how are we doing for transport? 40%. 40. You actually generally concur here that each train is doing 20% and we need more. We could wait until full. I don't think we'll wait until full here. We're just not providing enough wood to do that. But manage vehicle, manage line, limit to lines I can see. Can I just see one line? No. Can I get the position just to see the one line? There we go. And we will go for, what are you called? Transfer. Okay. So, wait until full. Wait until full. Actually, no, not Dahlgreen Annex. Upper Kyrgyzstan, I think. Yes. And then I think we just straight up duplicate this vehicle twice. You should come out of here. Yes. Now, that might start causing lockups. It'll be interesting to see. We have tried to design it to avoid that, but that hasn't stopped us in the past. Where are we looking now? Got turned around. Ah! Sorry, has anyone seen a huge mine complex? Fanian, Dahlgreen, it's down here. Oh, it's over here. Right. Hello. Oh, you're struggling to get up speed. There is a hill here. But you're up to 24 and holding, which is good. Where's everyone else on the line? One here. There's one just coming in. No, you're not coming in. You're actually just leaving? You haven't picked up... Oh, maybe you just came out of... Yeah, they're actually still coming out. You've literally just set up from there and like, hey, I've got to deliver. There's nothing to deliver. Okay. You're gonna have to speed up time and have to wait for you to spread out a bit. Can we send you back to a different location? No. Just turns you around. Okay. You're all going to the same station. Okay. Ah, because I let them out all at once, so they all pick the same station. If I let them out separately, I think they pick different stations, because I think they choose to go in the biggest gap or something like that. I think that's the issue here. We've got so many people waiting on this line. That's just dumb. There's so many people waiting there. What about down here? I think we need like another transport one. Well, we could overhaul them and get new cars, right? Because we did unlock the new cars. And look at that. Beautiful. Great. And you're coming down as well. Nope, that's the passenger one. I think everyone's down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. In theory, we need an extra 1 because we're at 80% currently. Oh. Why are we going this way? Oh, Oh, apparently it stopped. Right. Meanwhile, down here... Yep, that's 1/3 of a million in coal. You're still waiting. Ah, you're waiting till partially full, and because everyone came at once, you've all just cleaned up the coal there. But the theory is sound. Right, you're going up there. We'll need probably plenty more trains than we've currently got here. Right, in theory, when you get past here, and I'm saying in theory a lot, it's just like, I don't know in practice, because we have encountered, like, lockups. Right, you're in. You're going to be waiting quite a while. I'm okay with that. It'll spread you out. And that lumber train is on the way. All right, how are you doing? 40%, 80%. So, yeah, I think we're going to reliably hit 80%, but I don't think we're going to hit 100. I think we need an extra train for that. I'm okay with just waiting and seeing if that happens. Trains are super expensive. All right, you're waiting here. And yeah, you're waiting here because a train entered this section. So it's a very long section to enter. Yeah, it's a lot of space to... we're starting to have these holdups. I wonder, maybe if we did... I don't know if it'll work or not, but if we do a... like a rule of way there, that might help. Because yeah, now you're waiting in there, you've started to go. That might help. It might also cause lockups. Why are you on this? Oh, why did you enter on this side? Oh, because you chose to enter on that side for some reason. You could have entered on this side, which is the right of way. Oh well. How much wood have we got here? 3 loads worth. And yeah, no, we're getting a lot more production now. You came down here without anything. Why was that? Right, let's look at the ore now. I've got it on 3 times speed to try and get the production sorted. Well, it looked like we might be hitting 40%. Yeah, my guess is 40%. Obviously, we've still got trains trying to fill around the track. They haven't because it's a very long route. But I think you're going to need 2 extra trains is my guess. And I'm happy to just put that money right out on the table now. Duplicate. And I'm going to wait a little bit. And then in, you know, if my hypothesis is correct, if I add another train, it should go to a different section. I will totally borrow money for that as well. Right, where are you going? Revision is south. I don't know if you actually stopped here or we're just going through. I think you stopped. But I'm not certain. Oh well. Maybe my hypothesis isn't correct. Oh, one thing we do need to check is terminals. Yep. You should be coming in on terminal 2. Otherwise, you're going to have to cross each other repeatedly. Like, look at this. You're coming in and you're crossing here when you don't need to. Stop 6 on the route. Let's check the route. Stop 6 is revisionist. Oh crap. I don't like the fact that pressing WS, like, for moving around, crashes the game. I think we'll call it here. We've set up a lovely train line. I guess when we start the next episode, we can talk about how productive they've been. I think the game's just saying, hey, I think you've had enough now. Let's just back away. The episode's over an hour easily. Thank you very much for watching. Yes, the game does crash a lot for me. I don't know why. If you've enjoyed, like, and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. The autosaves are solid, though. I might increase the frequency of them a little bit. They're meant to be every 10 minutes, but we've been lucky so far. I might decrease them to, like, every 5 minutes. If you've been wondering what the little pauses are every now and again, that's the autosave kicking in the top right. You can see it. Like, subscribe. I've been EnterElysium, and until next time, stay shiny.